Uni-Verve.
Achieve the future today.
Uni-Verve residents, to offer the premium accommodation service you desire, you need to move forward. You will achieve this by incorporating our dynamic app, the modern way to enhance the experience of your residents. Our project manager, Michael, has the expertise in mobile software management and overlooked the project to ensure it serves Uni-Verve's users. He will introduce the mock-up of the app and its features. Rosemary Francis is the user experience designer. She is responsible for creating a clear and easy-to-navigate app that feels and looks vivacious. She will explain the revenue streams generated by our app and outline the technologies required for the app's operation. Wang, the highly qualified software engineer, programmed a wide range of functions that Uni-Verve requested. Jack will identify Uni-Verve's customers and recommended the most suitable channels to establish a strong relationship. I am Daen Phillips, the Quality Insurance Manager. I ensure the app operates flawlessly and everyone has done their job to the highest degree. I will be identifying challenges and risks that Uni-Verve should be aware of with the implementation of the app.
Uni-Verve, as a student accommodation provider, mainly serves students from a high socioeconomic background looking for a premium service, and international students with high income supporters are those who comprise the biggest part of the residential demographic. Therefore, the culture and environment of the university dormitory should be specifically designed to suit the needs of those who desire high-quality products and services, security, and convenience. In order to do so, Uni-Verve will need to integrate their products and services into a new mobile application so customers can easily access them and make purchases. It should be noted that the services and products do not come in packages. Rather, residents can make individual purchases on the ones that they desire. The concept of providing services and products that can be purchased separately indicates the company places significant value on how they can maximize the customer satisfaction. Moreover, as services are provided to people with English not being their first language, the design of the mobile application enables users to use the functionality in their own languages. Lastly, statistics have shown that only 5% of the overseas students in Australia are or have had experiences living in a university-provided accommodation. Therefore, in order to attract new customers by showing the difference from other private housing providers in the market, Uni-Verve tries to maintain an Australian culture and environment in their residential college.
So the core proposition addressed with the development of this interactive app is to maintain high-quality services, communication, and flexibility. The choice of an app over a website will stimulate revenue streams as it enhances a customer-centered culture. By promoting easy and mobile accessibility to all services and products provided by the campus community. 80% of internet users today globally own and use smartphones. Therefore, choosing a mobile app would expand consumers' accessibility to services and products and therefore enhance revenue possibilities. So the Uni-Verve app is based upon a freemium featured model, and this means that the app can be downloaded with accessibility to basic features. However, premium and individualized services require an activation fee. This will be Uni-Verve's initial revenue stream. Depending on personal preferences, students will pay to access the various services provided by the app. For an example, an individual who holds a desire for sport will pay to access the gym segment of the app. The app will provide the ability to book function rooms, accumulate loyalty points, and acquire vouchers or membership cards through signing up and paying for the particular service on the app. This allows Uni-Verve to maintain their personal goal of simplicity, as each individual will purchase services that are specifically desired and hence erode clusters of unnecessary information on the app. The simplicity of service will enhance accessibility to revenue streams and the convenience customers experience. It is believed that 84% of consumers say they are more likely to visit an application of a retailer with a loyalty program, hence further promoting revenue streams within the app's usage. And specifically, the gym, nutrition center, hobby center, and room keys will be used or accessible through the app, and hence such convenience and flexibility will promote consumers to purchase the sub-apps that are of interest, as it will promote Uni-Verve's experience and therefore promote further revenue streams. Economics 2012 report highlights that the highest revenue generating app are those of social networking and communication, which acquire 20% of the app month per revenue. So the Uni-Verve app will provide notifications on upcoming events and service discounts, and the news will be specifically customized to the individuals and the sub-apps that they have downloaded. In terms of the students' and businesses' app costs, the Uni-Verve app will have an auto-renewable subscription on iOS. So it's a feature that is useful as it automatically generates ongoing costs in specific regards to maintaining services and acquiring new content without disturbing the consumer.
In order to deliver services in a cost-effective way and ultimately maintain a high level of customer satisfaction by introducing the new app, the company will need to collaborate with various app stores available in the market. Application stores such as Apple App Store, Google Play, and Windows Phone App Store should be their main focus when designing the compatibility of the application. It is important that the app is compatible on phones of all three systems, namely iOS, Android, and Windows, since this helps them to reach a greater range of customers. The new app will meet the company's requirement for individualized services, that is to say, the customers can customize their app with regards to their preferences. A special feature that the company provides via the app will be the homepage newsfeed, which shows individualized news to customers. As students are becoming more and more aware of the importance of environmental protection, being able to provide sufficient recycling facilities plays an important role in maintaining a good customer relationship, since students nowadays are very concerned about whether the services provided by the accommodation company comply with the idea of sustainable living. As a result, in addition to the easy-to-use design, ordinary services function, and complaint and compliment function, which is connected to the company's customer relationship management system, Uni-Verve should also incorporate functions that enable students to see where the nearest recycle bin is, how they can save energy, as well as control the usage of it into the app.
So the key resources involved in getting a mobile app's function to operate is a proficient platform. So PhoneGap was one of the most appropriate choices because of its functionality and price. It is important for us to choose an affordable development platform that is accessible but also can provide the functions we believe will be most valued by our Uni-Verve community. So not only is Uni-Verve free to access initially, it provides cross-platform capabilities, meaning once the app is finished, it will be available for all Uni-Verve residents regardless of their current operating systems, and then therefore they can then desire to download any subsidiary apps in specific reference to their personal hobbies or needs. So this was a prime factor for deciding over the free app development platforms such as Xcode and App Inventor, because Uni-Verve residents are likely to use a variety of mobiles. So for an app to be of value to the company, it needs to be capable of providing a cross-platform service for all students, especially those of the international community. So PhoneGap was preferable because it provides access to other mobile APIs that were necessary for all our desired functions to work. For example, for our app to be able to notify people on their messages and upcoming events, it needed access to the mobile's notification, which PhoneGap delivers. So another key resource vital for our app to operate is the NFC system, which is found on most current mobile devices. So near-field communication is based on high-frequency, short-range communication between two devices. By utilizing this technology, we are able to offer functions such as the ability for residents to open their apartment door using the app, preventing any hassle with physical keys. And NFC will also be utilized to operate the loyalty card functions, which will benefit the local business around the Uni-Verve campus. So PayPal also supports NFC payment systems, allowing Uni-Verve to benefit from a tap and pay system inside the app, a more convenient way to pay the traditional methods, which we discuss with the IGA purchasing of goods and services.
Our app was designed to be efficient and easy to use for students and staff. However, it needed to incorporate all the features we proposed in our plan. We started with a master page with news from campus, staff, and associated businesses appearing in the center. In the top right-hand corner is a security button, alerting the Uni-Verve security team when pressed. This is adjacent to the profile settings button, leading into a page that allows users to customize their presence within the app and adjust their accommodation details. Furthermore, there are settings for the app such as language and notification style that can also be adapted to suit the needs of the user. Along the bottom of the master page are quick access buttons to necessities such as cards, map, messages, and keys. The cards function will store loyalty cards for the cafes and grocery store around the campus. Additionally, it will include a tap and pay function powered by PayPal. The map will be able to navigate the user around the campus with pins for events happening nearby. Messages will include private messages between the user and staff or colleague. It will also contain discussion boards that staff will be able to customize on their version of the app. The keys function will unlock the user's door to their apartment with additional keys to places like the gym, able to be added once the user has paid for the service. All other functions will be accessed through the menu, located on the top left-hand corner of the master page. From this starting point, they will have access to the functions they are paid for in accordance with the freemium app model. Until purchase, functions will be unavailable to the user, signified by the red block. From the menu, the user can access the shopping, Wi-Fi, gym, cafe, book rooms, nutrition center, electricity, staff, events, and spa pavilion functions. The shopping function is connected to the local grocery store, notifying the user on sales and allowing them to make purchases online for pickup. Similarly, the cafe function will update the user on the 3 cafes and identify which is closest. In addition, users will be able to see their accumulated points with the businesses. The Wi-Fi and electricity functions will allow the user to monitor their usage of these services. Additionally, from the electricity function, the user will have the control of the main electrical appliances such as lights located in the room. Rooms will be able to be booked from the app via the button in the menu page. The app will also deliver reminders for the rooms booked. The gym, nutrition center, and spa pavilion functions are optional extras that must be purchased before being accessed. From here, the user may interact with these businesses and be updated on news about the place. The staff function is a list of Uni-Verve staff around campus, keeping app users informed on how to contact them in person if they desire. For staff users, they will see information on the students and be updated on the status of their accommodation.
Since the creation of technology and computer systems such as apps, there has been numerous security issues, including cybercrimes and information theft, as a result of viruses, hackers, malware, and spam. Not only this, there has been an increase in rooting and jailbreaking mobile devices to obtain superuser access rights for full control and customization on apps. Because of these growing security issues, the user's personal information as well as in-app features can be exposed. To overcome this growing issue, it is required to implement various security strategies. If these issues are not addressed, Uni-Verve is at risk of being exploited just like Apple iCloud in 2014. The goal of attacks on in-app billing services is the avoidance of payment when purchasing. This is the result of users rooting the device where they overcome limitations that manufacturers set, where ultimately the owner of the app loses revenue as a result of bypassing payment. Due to increased system rooting slash jailbreaking, it is necessary to perform the following strategies. When coding the app, it is recommended for developers to make it very unclear, as it is difficult for an unauthorized user to reverse engineer security protocols for apps used in app billings. Tools that can be used to make the coding much more difficult to comprehend include ProGuard and Java Reflection. By complicating the code, it can also restrict attackers to manipulate the public key, which can be embedded within the core of the code. Another challenge that Uni-Verve face is differentiating themselves on the App Store. There are millions of app developers that fail to reach the target market, with over 80% of apps in the Android market alone not being downloaded more than 100 times. This ultimately results in less revenue being generated due to competition being so fierce. To overcome this challenge, it is necessary to use App Eco, which is a model of an app store's ecosystem. Developers and users can simulate apps, Androids and Windows App Store, allowing for developers to conduct experiments for many different aspects of apps. Not only this, developers can also conduct various hypotheses within a controlled setting, allowing for continuous improvement that can be difficult to manage within a room setting. This then leads to problems that may be faced in Apple's App Store, Android's Google Play Store, and Windows App Store to be minimized control before actually releasing the app. In turn, this results in a more developed and superior app that can differentiate themselves from its competitors.